So Sam had a really good Sam, of course, Uncle Sam had a really good take as he often does. I'm going to play it in its entirety here. This is from the Majority Report. It's a quick 2-minute video on basically AOC's takes on like how campaigns are doing a horrible job. Campaigns are doing a horrible job with their ad placements, and they're wasting a lot of their money. And Sam has experience in this field, and he describes exactly why Democrat consultants operate in the way that they do. Here, let's take a look.
Dirty little secret, folks. If your campaign buys a lot of ads, if your campaign buys a lot of mailers, your campaign consultants, your advisors, they make a ton of money. If your campaign goes and knocks on a bunch of doors, if your campaign buys a bunch of ads on Facebook, you do not make a ton of money. When you buy TV ads, you as an advisor, you get 15% off the top. A lot of times it's you're buying ads from your own agency that is an outside agency, that is yours or your partner's. What she is talking about is a sclerotic Democratic Party that is running campaigns that may or may not have been successful years ago, decades ago. And they're continuing to do so because people are making money off of it. And they're in the position of making those decisions.
So good.
Did you see Connor Lamb responded saying AOC doesn't know what she's talking about? This is what Tim Tagara says. He says she doesn't have any idea how we ran the campaign or what we spent, but it's public. He may not have known that. He spent $8,000 in the last month and $1,331 in the last 4 days. So she was right.
He came out. He was interviewed. He did not deny that he spent so little on Facebook. He doesn't even realize that information is public. Tim Takaris was Bernie Sanders' was his digital fundraiser. So what we're dealing with is a Democratic establishment. There's an ideological argument to this, but put that aside for a moment. We're dealing with a Democratic establishment that has become ossified. Ossified? Help me out here, Matt. That has become...
Yeah, that's right.
Ossified. And they continue to rely on a model of running campaigns that is failing over and over again and is being maintained only because those people in the positions of making these decisions are making a lot of money off it.
So, yeah, that's it. These high-paid DC consultants, perhaps back in the day, set up these systems that were effective because TV and mailers were the only way that you could get the word out most successfully. Okay, but now at this stage, you can make your money go a lot further with a lot less on Facebook. And more importantly, you should be working with organizers, engaging in door knocking. The best way that you can push back against misinformation from Facebook is by trying to counter it, because there's so much organic misinformation on there. I mean, it's like ethical, fair trade, organic misinformation. They are, well, not ethical, but you get what I'm saying. It's a joke, but they're pumping that shit out there. Okay, it's like Etsy for QAnon sickos. So you have to counter that, because that's where the real people are, unfortunately. And if you're not going to counter it with your own brand of messaging, then you have to buy ads. Trump's campaign did a really good job with this. You have to buy ads and target to all of these communities. But more importantly, the best way to push back against this is by door knocking. But community organizer, boots on the ground is how you win. We've done it here in San Antonio. Is the only way to do it. Yeah. Now you need a lot of money to and also the right kinds of organizers to be able to successfully drive out the vote, because it's very expensive. But it's also very effective if you do it right. But it's not as worthwhile if you yourself... I know what the reference to fucking Warnock's campaign is. Shut up. I know. Get ready for the fake news ads coming against me, folks. They're going to say I hate puppies. I don't. I know. I know what the ad is. And I don't even hate Reverend Warnock. I think Reverend Warnock is way better than Ossoff. How does door knocking work with coronavirus? Is there a virtual way to door knock? Yeah. Not a virtual way, but you still knock on fucking doors and you maintain social distancing. You put together socially distanced community events. Running the same old ads over and over again. Oh, this is funny as fuck. Oh, before we hit that moment is Zen. It's top of the hour every hour.